Hi, we're the Hansons, an American family that moved to the Japanese countryside. We recently bought one of Japan's millions of vacant homes, called akiya. We did hire some help earlier for the ceilings, but now it's back to us to DIY the rest.
Vroom.
Made a wall.
Yeah!
My dad came to visit in the fall and helped start off a few projects. First was a fairly easy task to replace the kitchen sink.
Got the old sink. That doesn't quite fit in the corner there, so we don't want that anymore. Alright. Get rid of all that nastiness. Woo, nasty, nasty. Woo, nasty, nasty. Ah, more stuff. Alright, bye green sink.
The installation was quite simple actually. Since the pipes at the farmhouse aren't connected to the city sewer system, we just had to reattach the hose at the bottom. The sink faucet was already attached to the wall too.
Beautiful new sink. Woohoo!
Next was the bathroom, or ofuro. It was in an old Japanese style, and it definitely needed a refresh.
Let's see if you look close, some of the tiles here are cracked or chipped off. For now we're keeping the tub because it's not too bad. And you can see over here there's some hairline cracks. A lot of hairline cracks in the wall tiles, so really they just gotta go. See all those ones there too. Everything else is caulked and sealed, and then we'll just put stuff over and caulk it and seal it again.
We found some floor and tile material that was DIY friendly. A new unit bath system can often cost a lot of money if you aren't building your house new with a contractor. And it can be difficult to make it work with an older home, so we opted to just cover the cracked tiles for now. Maybe in the future, and with more budget, we can overhaul the entire thing, but we're okay with this for now.
Template has been created. Be ready to cut soonish. Great. New floors. Yeah, I don't like the white on that. But I never like the white on those.
It's a little too blue.
Yeah, they always do that. I mean, it does look a little better right next to there. But it still looks pretty blue.
Yeah.
But that's kind of how it is.
Tiling is a tough job, especially with larger tiles like this. It's hard to get all of the small circles for faucets and things. Honestly, we wouldn't recommend doing it this way. If we could do it over again, we might have just used a remake sheet, basically a waterproof wallpaper type material that just sticks on.
As it was, I didn't mind the tiling experience too much. I think I got into a bit of a groove with just measuring and cutting, and sort of had fun with it.
The last piece. Oh yeah, there it is.
Last piece, super funky.
Funky monkey. It's the tile work. It's funny because it's not even real tiles, but it's still all the work. Alright, all tiled up. Got some cleanup work to do, and then we'll put the ceiling paper up. We're keeping that light for now. And yeah, we've got some plans, maybe put some more plants over here. Get the sink installed.
Just looking. As you can see, we had some trouble with the ceiling wallpaper, but eventually I got the hang of it. Also, I forgot to film this as a time lapse, so you get some fun audio here. Alright, don't look at that mess. Oh well. New ceiling. Got a couple spots to patch up, but overall it's looking a lot cleaner. Right, so in the process, changing out these faucet handles because they don't work with our sink apparatus. Yeah, got one done. And the other one's the harder one, so we'll get that one off. They in fact did not get the other one off. We spent a long time trying to get the shutoff valve to budge, but to no avail. Things took a turn for the worse when we had the bright idea to saw the whole thing off. Did we ask anybody beforehand what they thought? Nope. Have we ever done something like that before? Nope. Why did we think this would work? I'm really not sure. Right. Successfully sawed off. Look at this face, so content with her actions. Little did she know she would regret this for many days.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
You got my story dirty.
Yep. Now we're gonna see moment of truth if this even goes on. I'm gonna cry if it doesn't. You know what? There's a small chance this pipe might be bigger than the other one because I just realized now that this thing, they had to like jimmy it on because it's not the same size as this.
Oh.
There's a small chance that I can't fix this. Oh, you're joking me. No, it doesn't fit.
Well.
Don't like the constant dripping. It's like a tight pipe bomb.
We had a plumber friend look at it, and he said that the old Japanese house pipes are indeed a couple millimeters bigger, so it's hard to find the proper attachments these days. So regardless of our efforts, it probably wouldn't have worked anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not my best for at all. I don't know if Filin's gonna save anything. What my dad was saying, so even if it is the right size, I might not be able to catch because the thread is not small enough. Oh, that's so close. Okay, as you can see, the bathroom is right over here, and this part of the wall right around here is about where the pipes are. Probably, most likely. The only problem is that when they put these new outlets in, which are super nice, they took this wall piece kind of off. And so I can see a little bit behind there, so I'm pretty sure you can get to the pipes through there. The only problem is they sealed it up real nice. Well, nice, maybe not nice, but like they put a bunch of new nails in to secure it again. So now I'm unsure of how to proceed. But I mean, if all else fails, I feel okay with redoing this wall and maybe just putting drywall in and painting it a fun color. Or if we're able to find these same wood panels or a similar one, maybe we could do that too. But yeah, we'll have to cut a shape in there. Maybe we can even cut a shape and then make a little hatch. And then I'm gonna put cabinets here anyway, so maybe it'll hide it, but we'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. We desperately needed a win, so we decided to tackle a completely different and more doable project. Painting. We're painting! Ow!
You put your knee on?
Huh?
Is it the time you have to put your knee on?
I don't know what you mean by that. You put your knee on? And pull up? Oh my gosh. Wait, how did you know this?
We had those buckets growing up. That's like what all our flour and sugar and stuff were in buckets like that.
Oh, no way.
There's like no way you get it open unless you put your knee on it.
Wow. Well, good thing I had you here. I was hurting my fingers.
Yeah, it hurts.
Your knee on it. Alright. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. It's just like a bag of paint inside a bucket.
Individually packaged.
Individually packaged. That's Japan. So we got our tray. We'll chop this guy. The color looks good.
You mix it around, right?
Wait, oh, I shouldn't have unsealed it. I should have like tried
Yeah,
to
you have a
roll.
whole bag. I can it around.
Okay, I can still do that. Just a little roly. Ugh. What the heck is a bucket even for? No. Why is it in a bag? Okay. It's moving. Paint is moving. Paint has moved. This is gonna be so nice. Oh yeah. I love painting.
Since we're working with traditional Japanese mud walls, which are called tsuchikabe, we've got even more prep work. The tsuchikabe itself is cool, but the stuff they cover it with is quite annoying. The outer material is usually sunakabe, or a sand wall, but we got a variety called senikabe, which is a fabricy, sparkly wall thing.
We saw a few DIY videos where they put a glue mixture over to harden the surface and then painted over it. But one day I noticed a piece of the fabric that just peeled right off. So I got to it and started peeling more and more off. It was quite satisfying until you get to a stubborn spot. Then it's not fun at all. But the fact that a lot of it came off easily means that it was probably time for it to go anyway.
Okay, well we got this room all done. That used to be green and gross. Now it's just yellow and decided that's gross. And there's all those that I got done. And these guys. So now it's all kind of a matching yellow, but eventually we want to do just some nice off-white walls. Or I don't know, maybe I can convince Brandon to keep the yellow because I don't hate it. It's kind of cute. But here's the more or less finished room. We've got some corners and spots to clean up, but I think we're liking the weight.
However, we're still procrastinating on our return to the bathroom / ofuro. So we got started on mudding and taping the ceiling so we can paint that next. Stay tuned for the next update. Maybe we'll have hired a plumber by then. LOL.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.